makeup lovers. Today's video is about Selena Gomez inspired makeup. I really like how she had her makeup at the Met Gala. I know I'm late, but I am a full-time mom and it is so hard for me to do these things when I want to do them. So I did it now, and I hope you guys are still interested in seeing the Met Gala looks because I do want to do a couple more. There was just so many things that inspired me, but unfortunately I had to do my face off camera because I wanted this to be a non-fast forwarded voiceover kind of video. But basically all I did was, just full coverage foundation, a lot of bronzer, a lot of highlight, like there's a lot of like gold shimmer going on top of my face to match my gold sparkly eyes. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will talk to you soon. All right, so I'm going to start this eye, obviously this eye, because I already did this eye. I'm going to start with my Morphe 3502 palette and just go in with this color, which is the one I usually start with, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker color, and then I'm going to go in a little bit darker after that, just to kind of show you what I'm using so I don't have to go back and pick up that big old palette every time I switch colors. So I'm going to start with the lighter color. Now, what I really liked about this look, I love Selena Gomez, first of all. I feel like she always has like really classic, beautiful makeup looks. And it's funny, even though she had like a lot of like gold glitter, I feel like it was still really just like classic and like soft looking. Like she didn't have any like harsh black liner. She didn't have any like, her eyelashes weren't too huge. It was just like really soft and beautiful, and I liked that. And it's always out of my comfort zone to not wear eyeliner. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just try it. I'm not trying to look, exactly like her, but I was more so just like inspired by the look. And I've been playing around with this glitter palette lately. So I was like, you know what? This will give me an excuse to like play around with the gold colors in there. Like there's two gold sparkles. I used more of like the yellowy gold one today, and I really like how it came out. I wanted to do another video too on Gigi Hadid. Her makeup was so beautiful. It was like a really light purple eye look, and then she had like this gold, almost like teardrop under each eye, and then there was just a very like subtle amount of like black in there too. I don't know if it was like in her waterline. I don't think it was in her waterline, but it was gorgeous, and I would love to kind of like stare at her a little bit longer and see if there's a way I could recreate that as well. So we'll see. We'll see what I have time for. I wanted to do a full face for you guys today, but it was really hard to find time. I'm a full-time mom, and even though I wanted to like really sit down and slowly like film the whole process of like what I did with my face and everything, I'll kind of explain that in a little bit, like what I did to achieve her face look, because I feel like it was really bronzy and glowy, and there was like a lot of highlighter, and she had like really harsh cheekbones, and just like she just looked very glowy. So what I'm doing on the bottom here is I'm kind of like not going right against my bottom, like this inner corner here. I'm going right below it with the eyeshadow, and then I'm going to go in with the concealer in a second, and I'll show you kind of what I'm going to do with that to kind of like open up. See how it like opened up my eye there? I did that in one of my previous videos too. I think it's maybe where I did like a teal or turquoise look, and I really like how that opens up my eye. So I'm going to go in with my NYX concealer stick. I'm going to do the light color. I didn't want to use the Tarte Shape Tape to like cut my crease because I didn't want the gold on the outside here to be like super harsh. I want it to be like a more like soft flow. Like everything just like flowed so softly on Selena Gomez at the Met Gala. She just looked so pretty, and yeah, unfortunately I didn't have time to do my hair. Maybe I'll try to do it at the end of the video if I have time and come back and show you guys. But at least her hair was back at the Met Gala, right? She had like a soft updo with all these like tousled, like unruly curls like around her face. So I'm just going in with the concealer here, just underneath, just so the eyeshadow has something to stick to. It doesn't need to be super dramatic. I just want yeah, my shadow to have like a nice base. So I'm just kind of drawing out, carving out my crease here. And I'm just going to bring it all the way out to the edge and kind of like create like a point. And what I'm doing with this concealer is I'm just going a little bit above my crease, not like a ton. You know, some cut creases you can go really, really high. I don't want it quite as dramatic. It seemed like Selena Gomez kept that gold like primarily on her lid. So what I did after that was I went in with this pretty gold color in my Morphe palette. I started with that color. Ooh, one of my shadows just fell out. Oh my God, the whole shadow. Hi! That needs to go back in. Oh my gosh. So if that happens and your eyeshadow like literally falls out like that, what you can do is just spray it with alcohol and let it sit open and dry. And after you spray the alcohol, just kind of press the eyeshadow back down and it'll kind of mold all of the shadow back together. But moving on. So I'm going to go in with that gold shadow in my Morphe palette and just kind of pack it on here. What I did this on the other eye. That's why I'm doing it here. But this gold does not pack a punch like I was hoping it would. It was a little more like powdery and not as vibrant. So what I did after that was I got out one of my favorite ColourPop palettes. It's called I Think I Love You, and they have two golds in here, and this one is a more like bright yellowy gold, and that is the one I'm going to be using on my lid. So I'm going to go back in with that. It is very, very pigmented. You don't even have to spray your brush before putting this on. And I'm just kind of packing this yellowy gold color on. And you can see that is like way more vibrant. I wish I had better lighting. The sun was shining a little bit ago, so I didn't like use any kind of like backlighting. But now I feel like I probably should have because it's all overcast. And it's just ruining my look here. So I'm going to go a little bit underneath too. So now that eye is ready for some gold sparkles. But before I do that, I'm going to put some of the darker eyeshadow underneath my eye, the darkest brown that I used. And I'm going to just go right under where I put that gold. And I'm just very lightly dusting underneath my eye to smoke it a little bit. And I'm also going to go underneath that gold V. I kind of like how on this side I did, like you could see the brown underneath that gold cat eye. And I wanted to do that on this side too. At first I was going to take my concealer and kind of like sharpen that edge, but I just want to keep things soft because, you know, like I said, Selena Gomez's makeup just looked really soft and pretty, and I'd like to try to keep it that way. That kind of inspired me to do that as well. So I'm just taking a little more of the gold and just perfecting that corner there. All right, so now I'm going to take this gold color. It's literally just called gold. And I'm going to, with my finger, just kind of like scrape a little bit of that glitter and just start packing it on my eye. Now on the inner corner here, I'm going to have to go in with my pinky because that's a little more of like a touchy spot. And I'm going to use that on the outer corner too. I'm just going to use my pinky to get in there. Maybe I'll touch up this side a little too. All right, so the glitter is on. Now I got the glitter a little bit too high there, but I think I can fix that. Maybe I'll just take a little bit of the light shadow I used and kind of brush it right there and kind of like try to sweep that glitter out of the way. See, that worked. All right, so I think that's all I want to do. I'm going to put some mascara on. This stuff, it's called Monsieur Big by Lancome. If you want a really thick gloppy, I don't even know if that's a word, but that's how I feel like it is, a big little gloppy mascara. It's just like you get a lot of mascara, a lot of product on your wand, and I feel like you can really cake it on. I almost feel like you don't even need falsies sometimes when you use this, but since I have no eyeliner on, I kind of wanted to go a little more dramatic. So a little more dramatic with the lashes. So I'm just going to put a thin layer on my lashes just to give my falsie something to kind of sit on. And I'm going to go underneath too. Another reason I wanted to do this look is because I wanted to show you guys, you can get a fun glam look like this, and it doesn't take that long. I'm not editing this, I'm not playing it in fast forward. You can see, it really did not take that long to achieve this eye look. So now I'm going to take these lashes. Oh, I have a lot of glitter on my finger, look at this. And I almost touched the lashes with it. That would have been really bad. Okay. Yeah, there's glitter all over the table. Now, I got this on eBay. It was $5, so I didn't expect it to be the best glitter. I could just buy some glitter glue and pack that on and then put this on top. I don't feel like I absolutely need it, but I do notice there's a little bit of glittery fallout. But I feel like it works because I used a gold highlight on my face, so, I don't mind being all shimmery. I feel like I'm channeling Selena, and I'm trying to be as glowy as she was. All right, so my lashes are on. While they're drying, I'm going to go in with the highlight and this really fine highlighter brush, and I'm going to go in with this lighter color in my ColourPop palette. This one's called Rowdy, and this is a really nice light shimmery color. I feel like that would be a really pretty highlight for your cheeks too, as long as it's applied really lightly, but I haven't tried that yet. So we're just going to do the inner corners just very slightly. And I'm going to go on my brow bone a little bit. Again, I'm not pressing down very hard since this is a shadow, not a highlight. It does not take very much pressure to make it extremely glowy. As you can see, that looks really cool in the light. All right, so lashes are dry. I'm just going to take a little more mascara just to kind of melt my natural lashes into the falsies, just a little bit. And for lips, it actually looked like she had the most nude lips I have ever seen. Almost looked like she had nothing on. Obviously she did. So I'm just going to go in with my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Cairo. And it is so light, I'm actually just going to use my fingers to just blot it on. Just to give it a really natural look. I feel like these soft matte lip creams by NYX, they go on best with your finger. I feel like they're really hard to use the actual applicator. It just doesn't, this kind of presses it into your lips and just makes it look really natural. All right, so that's it. I hope you guys really like this look. I'm going to try to fix up my hair, and obviously I need more than just a wet bun to make this look work. It's a lot of bronzer, a lot of highlight, a lot of glitter to not have your hair done. But yeah, so this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will try to do another Met Gala look, hopefully Gigi Hadid's. I know the Met Gala was not yesterday, but I am a full-time mom, so it's really hard for me to get my content out as fast as I want to, but no, I am trying, and I love doing this for you guys, and I will talk to you soon.